Even if I do that,
does that still give you the right to do
does
that?
That give you the right? Come on.
Very common. Either we like it or not, people are going to talk. Whether
True
you're
that.
doing good or you're doing bad, they're going to talk. If they're elected
into office, they should know they will be questioned.
So this have been ruined because, you know, maybe one person in the relationship or the two parties in the relationship are not emotionally intelligent.
Yeah. They're going to mind their business. Yes. They will not mind their business.
People will always talk.
They will not mind their business. I don't say, oh, you did well today. Then it's like, your confidence comes up. Then hi guys, you're welcome to my channel. It's your girl Morenikeji, and I also have an amazing YouTuber here with me today, and I would like her to introduce herself.
Hey beautiful people, my name is Olamide, and you guys are welcome back.
Yeah, so just like you said, she's a YouTuber. Just like I said earlier, she's a YouTuber. And what do you talk about on your YouTube channel?
Okay, so on my YouTube channel, we talk about faith, motivations, a little bit of lifestyle.
So it's a little bit similar to mine as well. Like you people, my people, you know, right? We talk about marketing, motivations, and, you know, just a little bit of lifestyle. So in today's video, I mean, when two YouTubers link up, trust me, you guys are going to have a video, right? So today we're just going to be having chit chats, you know, just a little bit about life, motivations, and, you know, sharing one and each other's experience. And I'm sure you guys also can learn from some of the things we'll be talking about, right? So please do not skip and watch this video to the end. All right. So I will be asking my guest on the show, since she's my guest, I'm going to be asking her, you know, you're a YouTuber, you do a lot of things, you talk about faith, you talk about, you know, inspiring things on your channel. So I mean, there is something that bothers my mind a lot, and I kind of see that it's so common, especially about women, you know. There's this lady, this popular author, now I've forgotten her name. If I remember her name, I'm just going to put it on the screen. She talked about women and likability, that we, before we do anything, want to ensure that people like what we are doing, people like what we are wearing, people like how we sound, people, you know. And I kind of, you know, with the current term now, I kind of think we should call it, people like to seek validation, you know, from strangers. So I would like to know your opinion. I mean, do you have to seek validation before you do anything, or you just, I mean, you just throw all caution to the wind and do whatever you want to do? So
thank you very much for that question. For me, I think it's it has to do with self-development journey. It doesn't just, you don't just suddenly get to that position where you suddenly do not care what people say and you just go ahead and do whatever you want to do. I think it has to start from somewhere. If we're going to be honest with ourselves, we have a little bit of that in ourselves, even if it's just, you know, to our parents, our families, you know, we want them to like what we're doing, we want them, you know, we care about what they think about what we're doing. So I was in that place before. I was in that type of place where I needed someone to tell me this thing I'm doing is actually, you know, is good for me. You know, this thing I'm wearing actually looks good on me. I used to ask my sister a lot before I wear something. I'll be like, do you think it's okay? Do you think someone will stop by and look at me, you know, when I go out, like when we go out? Do you think someone will, you know, see me as a bad person for wearing this thing, you know? And there's something she was always telling me. She's always like, you know, it has to do with your conscience. If you like it and it doesn't go, you know, beyond or contradicts your faith or something, your values, your disciplines, everything that you stand for, then you don't really have to care about what other people has to say, because either we like it or not, people are going to talk. Whether you're doing good or you're doing bad, they're going to talk.
True to that.
Absolutely. Like, there's nothing you can do to please people. Some people would definitely be for you and some would definitely be against you, even without doing anything wrong, you know. So yeah, I feel like we sometimes we find ourselves at that point where we seek validation from people. You might not notice it, but sometimes when you find yourself, you know, not confident about what you're doing or what you're wearing, except someone has actually come to tell you and tell you, you know, this thing looks, you're not confident about it, except someone has actually, you know, accepted, you know, that thing for you without you accepting it for yourself.
You know, the weird thing is, you've done a great job.
Yeah.
You've done, for example, you're an artist, you've you've painted something beautiful, you're a musician, you've sang beautifully, but you're still not confident. You feel less, except somebody has to say, oh, you did well today. Then it's like your confidence comes up. Then you feel like, so I think that, you know, most times when people meet me, they ask me, they say that, oh, I feel you're so confident, you feel like you can talk. This confidence didn't just come up on me. I also had to realize that, just like what you said about self-development, you know, I had to realize that something is wrong. I don't have to wait on people to tell me before I can, you know, I had to work on myself, and then, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, one thing we need to keep in mind regarding that, though, is that Rome was not built in a day. And baby steps are steps. Start from somewhere, like put on something nice and tell yourself, look in the mirror and tell yourself you look beautiful, without somebody having to tell you that you look beautiful before you know that you actually look beautiful in what you're wearing. You know, sometimes because we're seeking validation, you might be a type of person that, you know, blue looks beautiful on you. You like blue, but then because you always seek validation from people, someone will come and tell you, no, yellow, orange is best on you, and you know you don't actually like this color, but because you like the validation from that person, you feel like that person knows best, and you know that then you change
everything that makes you comfortable, everything that makes you, you're right. So if you've been seeking validation, I mean, now is the time to stop it. We're in a age where even if you're the best man on the planet, people are definitely going to talk.
Absolutely.
Even you know the funny thing also is when the annoying one is when people come to me and they say, oh, I also want to be putting content out there, but I'm scared. I don't know what people will say. I think people, I mean, you're trying to take a step that will change your own life, that will turn your life around, and you're so bothered about people that will not even add a single thing to your life. What exactly are you going to gain from it? You just do your stuff. I mean, I post a lot and I get some good comments from people. I get some funny comments from people where people make fun of me and they say, oh, you're always doing this. But it's not your business. It's my life, right? I do what makes me happy. So you should get to that point where people's opinion should not, you know, it should not cross over your own opinion. Even if we're not saying do not listen to people's, you know, idea, what they have, advice. No, take advices, but look at yourself, know what you stand for, and understand that, you know, no matter what others are telling me, my own thinking, what I think about, you know, my own choices comes first, and I'm not going to let another person to run my life. I think that's pretty much on validation. So if you're seeking validation, stop it.
And just a single thing to add, you know, I from what you were saying, I figured like this is where self-acceptance actually comes in, because before you're able to get to that stage, you need to actually accept yourself first. So if you're the kind of person that you find yourself always seeking validation, it could be from your spouse, it could be from your family, your friends, you know, your parents. Start from accepting yourself, not just a part of yourself, entirety, like every single thing about yourself, even your mistake, your imperfection. It doesn't mean that you stay on your imperfections. You can also, you know, still keep improving yourself, but accept yourself. And that is where, you know, once you've accepted yourself, you love who you are, you love who you see in the mirror, you've every day. Then when someone else is telling you something contradicting to that, you're able to, you know, shake it off. You know, you're able to, you know, say, no, this is not me. Because you know, even this, you know, validation goes a long way. Even when we talk about body weight, some people love being skinny, some people love to add weight. The general thing is just for you to know that people are not going to mind their business. They will not mind their business. People will always talk.
They will not mind
I don't think a time will suddenly come when people will stop talking about other people's business.
People will never mind their business. You have a hairstyle, people will complain. You have this, people will complain. You buy expensive things, people will complain. You buy cheap things, people will complain. So just do you, my dear.
Yes, be you, do you. Wear you. Okay.